Hi, I'm going to talk about the Custom Formulas app for Android today. So here's the app. So when you bring it up, it's got some examples, formulas that are preloaded. So we've got slope percentage, compound interest, and point scale factor, which is used for surveying. So what I'm going to show you though is if you want to create your own formula. So what you can do is you can create your own category, add a category. So I want to create coordinate, a category called coordinate systems. Right, select that category. Right, now I want to create a new formula group. So this one here I'm going to call inverse flattening. Okay, so this is just an example of a formula that you use with coordinate systems. So when you create a new formula group, you can add one or more expressions. So expressions are the form variable name, variable name equals, and then expression. So in this case, my expression is going to be this. Don't worry about the actual formulas I'm using here, it's just an example. But it's a real world example. Okay, so we've got a formula, inverse f equals a over a minus b. Okay. So the thing you can do with custom formulas is you can also add multiple formulas that feed into each other. So if I want another formula that uses the output of this formula as the input, then I can do that too. So say I want f, which is, I'm just going to say that's the inverse of inverse f. So just doing a reciprocal. Okay, that's my formula. So we've got two formulas, inverse f and f. Now, we can, with each formula, we can change the expression if we need. We can have a look at the input variables and the output variables, or we can delete the expression. So let's have a look at the input variables. Okay, so they're in the right sequence. We've got A and then B. That's the sequence I want it. So we can actually change the names of these. So this A is actually the semi-major axis. So let's call it that, so that it's more meaningful to when we use it later, when we compute the expression. And this is semi-minor axis. Okay, so we've got our two variables. Now we'll just have a look at the output variable for that. So the output variable is just called inf. We might want to change the description to that too. To be more meaningful. Okay, and we'll leave the other one. Also, what you can do is with the output variables, you can change the precision. So by default, it's 8 decimal places. You can change that to 0 if you don't want to see any decimal places, or whatever. Right. So let's go. Now we've created the expression, and we've created the formula group, called inverse flattening. Now all we need to do to run it is press go. And then you'll see that the page is populated with the nice descriptions that we provided. So we've got the input variables at the top, the output variables at the bottom. I'll just type in some real world examples, values. So this is the semi-minor and semi-major axis for the WGS84 datum, which is widely used. Hopefully I'll get these numbers right. Okay, so we've got the input values entered, and press compute. And as you can see, the inverse flattening value of 298 has been computed with 8 decimal points of precision, and f has been computed, which is just the inverse of 298 with default, which I think is 8 also. So that, in a nutshell, is how you create a new formula in Custom Formulas. And it's a very versatile app. You can go back to the main page. You can have as many categories as you want. In each category, you can have as many formulas as you want, and you can have quite complicated ones, like the example one, point scale factor here. Three different formulas all joined in together, using the output variables from one as the input for the others. So I'll just run that one. Some example values. So as you can see, it's very simple to configure new formulas, and then after that, you can run them as many times as you want. Very handy. You just bring up the app when you need that particular calculation, pump in the values, and get your results. Okay, so that's Custom Formulas. I hope you find it useful. Thank you.